Come on, buttons, get out. Come, get your treats. You get your treats. All right, good. Hello. Buttons. How are you? How are you? All right, we're going to get started. This is the video for Aries for December. So let's start off with an oracle card for Aries for December. All right. Let me see. All right. All right, Aries. So Aries, oh, I dropped the card on the floor. Just a second. What came out? Yeah. Oh, boy, these chairs are up high. Okay. All right, Aries. So first of all, the card that came out for you and decided to just fall out as I was gently shuffling is help from above. So Aries, for the month of December, somebody is on your side. Something is definitely going to work out in your favor because you are going to get help from above. There is definitely someone, whether it's a grandfather, grandmother, mother, father, anyone that's on the other side that is in your family, It is a spirit guide for you. It is somebody watching over you and protecting you. They are definitely trying to help guide you. They're sending you subtle messages. They're letting you know that they care, that they love you, and that they're still with you. So if you thought for a minute that they were gone, completely vanished, and just no longer existed in your life, it's not true. It's so not true. They are right there to help you. All right, I'm going to wait till another one comes out for you. Almost. Okay, thank you. All right. Your next card is talking about having faith. So there's obviously some of you, Aries, who have a lack of faith right now. Some of you that need a little bit more inspiration or need a little bit more strength to keep going, to not quit, to not give up. I know it's easy to say that rather than be the one that's going through whatever it is that you challenging times that you're going through right now, Aries, but this is definitely the higher energies trying to tell you, please have faith. Please believe in your higher power. Please believe in us. Know that we only want what's best for you. Things may not work out exactly the way you planned. And if that happens and you're disappointed with that result, later you will figure out that that was meant to be. That whatever it is that you're going through, if you don't get what it is that you're asking for, then later when you reap the rewards of something better, it's going to make you understand just why what you thought was so good for you actually wasn't. So you're going to find those answers out, Aries. You're going to find that out. Now, Aries, looking further into December. All right, Aries. So you're going to be juggling a few things in the month of December. You're going to be trying to handle, it came up twice. You're going to be trying to handle a couple different things at one time. All right. You're also going to find a way to balance something out. You are. Again, have faith, remember? And remember that there are people that are in higher places than you that are going to try to help to resolve an issue. Some of you dealing with third-party situations or heartbreak. Some of you really got yourself in this shit, and you know what? Only you can get yourself out of it. If you're choosing, this is terrible. If you're choosing to stay, then you're choosing the pain. If you're choosing to trust again, if you're choosing to put this person's needs in front of your own, then what do you expect to happen? You can't expect me to give you a beautiful result. What is that? Something on this screen. You can't expect me to give you a beautiful result. What is that on there? I don't know. You can't expect me to give you a beautiful result if you keep choosing the things that you know aren't good for you, if you know that it's going to hurt you. You can't do that. You can't do that. There are going to be a lot of messages coming in fast for you. And yes, even though it's reversed, I don't care. I don't care. But there's going to be a lot of messages. Jesus, this camera shows every damn thing. You can forget it. Look at that. All right. There's going to be a lot of messages that come in for you in the month of December. These messages aren't all great messages. For some, it is a disappointment. But there's also a resolution. There's also a message that comes through that kind of highlights your day on a particular date. I feel like the 15th of December is going to be really important for you. I also feel like the 22nd of December is going to be where you can finally wind down, where you can finally relax, where you can finally start enjoying the holiday that's coming. It seems that you're quite overwhelmed during the month of December, Aries. You're struggling to, you're just trying so hard to put everything in order or in proper perspective. You're trying very hard to get things to work in the way they need to. You're almost exhausting yourself maybe even looking for a new direction to go. For some of you, it's almost like you're being guided by something or being led by something, or something's pulling you in a different direction. For some of you, you're resisting this pull. You're resisting this change. For some of you, you're choosing to stay and fight. You're choosing to keep arguing. You're choosing to keep battling. You're choosing to keep trying to change something that you have no right to change. Something that you have absolutely no privilege, no right, no control over. And yet you're begging the universe to help you. You're asking for guidance. You're asking for strength. You're asking for miracles. It's not your miracle to ask for. That's why it's not working for some of you. It's not your miracle to ask for. In December, there's also going to be, for some of you, there's going to be something that has to do with family. There's going to be a situation where you're going to have to make a choice between maybe your own finances and helping out a family member. For some of you, you're not really going to want to do it. For some of you, you're not really going to want to give up what you have. But for others of you, it's like, you know what? You're either going to have to do it or you're going to have to walk away. You have to walk away from something. This is something that's going to really make you think, this situation. This situation is talking about helping somebody out to make their life better. It's talking about putting yourself in an uncomfortable position. Again, there's a key word, again. But somebody may not be willing to do the work. They want you to do all the work. They want you to help them and do it for them. I highly recommend that you step back. And if you have to turn your back, then that's what you have to do. Because this person, if this pertains to you, if you understand what I'm talking about, this person always looks for you to bail them out, always looks for you to help them. This could be family, could be friend, it could be a partner. But the problem is that this person doesn't do anything to help themselves. This person is kind of lazy. This person also expects everybody to do it for them. They always have. They really don't even know, because of their codependency, they really don't even know how to do it themselves. But they need to learn. I think you're going to try to encourage somebody and show them strength to get something to move forward. You're going to try to give them strength, show them where to dig deep within themselves to get something done, to accomplish a goal. For some of you, either you or this person feels quite defeated in a situation, feels as if it's the end, feels like it's completely broken, feels like something's just not working out the way it should. For some of you, you may hear about something. You may hear about somebody quitting. You may hear about somebody hitting rock bottom. You may hear about somebody having a loss of a job. But you may hear of somebody who needs a place to stay. Maybe they need to stay on your couch. Maybe they just need a couple weeks to get back on their feet. But I want you to make sure, if you do help them out, that you do in fact set a boundary, or they'll stay forever and they won't want to leave. Even if you have to go as far as writing up a contract, getting it notarized and having them sign it, that you have exactly 1 month, 30 days to get a job and figure it out. The person that's going to do this is somebody who has to understand that, no, they're not going to go right back and get a beautiful home, or get a beautiful apartment, or get a beautiful whatever. It's not going to work like that. They're going to have to go get a room first. A very small, efficiency, and work their way back up. See, they allowed the shit to happen because they stopped putting in the work. Well, when you quit your job and just walk off because you think you can, and then you don't pay your bills and you just don't care about your credit and you don't worry about nothing, it catches up to you. It bites you in the ass, and that's what's happening. Again, messages are going to come in very quickly about that. For some of you, you're dealing, Aries, with somebody who's toxic or somebody who's doing things that are toxic, whether they're drinking, drugging, whether they're stealing, whether they're lying, whether they're manipulating, whether they're passing judgment on other people, call themselves a Christian, yet they're picking out all these people who got all these problems and all these situations and all these things wrong with them. But this person is not looking in the mirror at exactly who they are. But somebody's real quick to make fun of somebody else or real quick to put somebody else down. Whoever that is, Aries, that you're dealing with, you don't need them. Aries, you're going to spend a lot more time in December trying to meditate. A lot of you are doing a shitty ass job of meditating. You're not really meditating the way you should. You're not doing it in the format that it should be done. You're not doing it as often as you need to. You're just doing a half-ass. Doing a half-ass. A lot of you are trying to open up your third eye. A lot of you have gifts and you're trying to work on them, but you can't possibly improve nothing if you're not meditating. You can't have one without the other. Your third eye will not open up if you're not meditating, if you're not taking that time out every day, 15, 20 minutes every day, first thing in the morning, whatever. If you're not meditating, and if you're not thanking the universe the minute you wake up for what you do have, instead of focusing on, oh, I'm the victim and what I don't have, well, good for you. How's that working out? It's not going to. For some of you, you've got somebody shady around. You know you do. I don't know why you keep questioning it. I don't know why you keep worrying about it. I don't know why you let this person get to you. You know what they're about. You know what they're doing. You know their intentions are not to make you happy. They're only out for themselves. They're very selfish. Whoever this person is that you're dealing with, who got some secrets, who keeps something from you or hides their phone and keeps it locked or turns it off or whatever they're doing, don't believe that it's really about, oh, it's my family. Oh, it's my brother. Oh, it's my sister. Oh, it's my cousin. Oh, it's my mother. Oh, it's my father. No, it's not. No, it's not. Because they could talk right in front of you if that's who it was. They keep the phone off, keep it hidden, lock it in their car, whatever. Take phone calls outside. Wonder about that. Wonder about that. Because if you're with somebody and there's a connection there, there's a relationship, then they wouldn't be outside talking on the phone. They'd be talking right in front of you, not caring that you're listening. Some of you are getting overwhelmed with that. Some of you know exactly what I'm talking about. For some of you, you're wanting a timeout, so to speak. And for some of you, you know what? You're dealing with somebody and you know that you can do better and you know that it's not working, but you're still staying. It's like you can't make up your mind whether you want to be in it or you don't want to be in it. For some of you, you're kind of glad somebody left. You're glad they walked away. You're glad you're done with that. There's a big relief there. But at the same time, you're missing them. You're wanting them back. You don't know what you want. You're actually quite confused. Your mind keeps playing tricks on you. Yes, in fact, there was an ending, but there will be a beginning, a new start. Something new is going to begin. There is an end of a cycle for sure. And that's good because we're at the end of the year. And only you, Aries, can make this decision on how you want 2022 to be. If you want to repeat 2021 and 20, be my guest. If you think you got this, if you think you got that addiction under control with just a little here or just a little there, good luck with that too. Like, I don't give a F, whatever. If you don't want to care, then I'm not going to care. You're going to have to make a decision, Aries, on either tolerating the people that aren't putting in a full day's work, meaning that aren't putting the energy in, aren't putting the effort in, aren't putting the love in, aren't putting the money in. Listen, if you want to be big mama or big papa and you want to take care of this other person, if you want to be a sugar mama or sugar daddy or sugar baby, whatever, do you. That's never going to get better until you implement changes. until you show your boundaries. See, people will only treat you the way you allow them to. And when they don't treat you properly is when you say you're dismissed. You're dismissed. Stay firm with it. It's not a temporary punishment. It's not, oh, I'm just going to break up with you for this week. And then once I'm tired of being by myself, then I'm going to take you back again. That's not going to teach nothing. They're going to know what you've been doing. You keep saying, okay, I'm done with you. Okay, we break up. Okay, we get back together. You're doing the same shit, and then I'll break up with you again. I'm just going to keep punishing you. It's not going to work. You have to say you're dismissed and then move on with your life. And if they decide that they want to come back and they're willing to put that work in, then they need to catch up to where you are now, because you're going to keep moving forward and moving forward. And guess what? If they can't meet you at your expectation level, then they don't deserve to be with you. If their energy's down here and your energy's up here, how in the world do you expect that to work? If your goals are to work hard, save your money, purchase something, own something, and live happily ever after, and their goals are just to party, have a good time, blow their money, not save anything, and not help you out, then do you see what the hell you're doing? Aries, it's December coming up here. Look back at the months already. Look back at all the investments that you've done, all the things you've given to this situation, to this relationship, all the things you've sacrificed. Now make a list of what they've done, what they've sacrificed. You kind of get it? So, there's one thing about being nice. I get it. And yeah, you can make all the excuses up you want, like, well, for the holidays, I don't want to be alone by the holidays, so I'm not going to make them leave now, or I'm just going to get, is your sorry yes that sorry? Really? Like, is that really all you think you deserve? You really think your holiday will be so miserable if they're not there? Because honestly, it's going to be miserable with them there. It's going to be the same shit. And aren't you going to be the pissed one when you find out you didn't get a gift, but the other girl did? And you'll hear about that. And then what? But yet you got this plan to have this and this and this bought and wrapped and put under the tree. They don't have any plan to put something under there for you. And if they do, it's nothing that you're expecting. It's nothing in what you deserve. No, the other person's getting that. Be careful for some of you, Aries, because somebody's using you while they're waiting on somebody else to take them back. So I want you to be careful, Aries. You've been warned. All right, so Aries, this is your December 2021, and it's going to be up to you. You can change my whole thing by making some changes in yourself. Also, Aries, right now, be careful of your diet. For those of you pre-diabetic, those of you not watching what you're eating, those of you think that you can get away with it again and again and again, and you keep saying, okay, tomorrow never comes. Some of you have to really, really be mindful of what you're eating and what you're doing and what you're putting in your body. I get it that you're younger. For some of you, I get it that for some of you, it's hard. It's a struggle. Trust me, I struggle with it every day. But you've got to make a decision. You don't want all the complications that will come from different health issues that you can prevent. So with that being said, this is Aries for December 2021. I'll be right back on. Look for me. I'll be coming right back on with Leo.